Hello, today we're going to talk about how to use a foam roller in order to do some stretching, particularly of the upper chest here. Previously we've talked about how in posture you're looking at lifting through the sternum. If you're trying to do that but you're finding that actually it's really tight through the front or it feels restricted through your upper back, then this one stretch on the foam roller can really help. I'll do another video which also helps it in a different way as well. So you can have a look at that and we'll post that in the future. So it's a very easy one. All you need is a foam roller like this. This is a 90 centimetre long one and it's 15 centimetres in diameter. You can buy them from lots of physio shops online. We also stock them in the clinic, but you can get them in all different densities and thicknesses and lengths and things like that. So they're very useful to have at home, so I highly recommend that everyone gets one. So in order to do the stretch, as I say, we're opening out the front of the chest here. A lot of people tend to be very protracted and everything, all the muscles and the ligaments get really, really tight through here. So this is a stretch. It's not an exercise. So all I want you to do is relax while you're doing this. It shouldn't be uncomfortable. It might feel tight and like it's stretching, but that's a good thing. So all you want to do is you get on to the end of your foam roller here. So I'm tall, I'm 5'10", but I can sit comfortably on the length of one of these. So pelvis all the way at the end here, and then just lower yourself down so that your head is resting on the end here. Now, feet should be shoulder width, too narrow, and you might find you're wobbling over one way or the other. If you're trying to work on some core stability and balance, then that's absolutely fine if you can incorporate that as well. But to start with, just have your feet nice and wide, so you've got a nice stable base here. And then all I want you to do is rest the arms out and down. And I'm going to roll a little bit further over so that you can see this properly. So out and down, palms facing the ceiling, and then gradually move your palms and your hands up so that in this position I'm in a T shape. My body's the long part of the T and my arms form the crossbar. Gradually up. And you'll find at some point is where it is tightest, and you can feel that through the front of your chest into the front of your shoulder here. For me, it's about here. If I go higher, it's not quite as tight. So if I start here and I just relax, and you can sit here for as long or as little time as you have. I like to sit here for a good 30 seconds, but you can do it less if you don't have as long. It's important to do it rather than not do it, so anything is better than nothing. To increase the stretch, what you can do, now if you can see I'm rocking from side to side, if I want to increase the stretch on this side, I rock onto that side, so you can see my body is going away from that shoulder that I want to stretch more. That lifts this shoulder a little bit higher, and it just increases the angle of my arm hanging down onto the floor versus my body. And again, I can just feel that stretch a little bit more deeply through the front of my chest. It's a nice stretch, so you should enjoy this one. And then back to the middle. And if you want, you can repeat it on the other side. And again, sit for 30 seconds or so, and it's a nice, easy stretch that you can do. If you have any problems or it feels particularly uncomfortable up into the neck or anything like that, please do speak to an osteopath or a healthcare practitioner of your choice, because if there is something underlying going on, we can pick it up and diagnose it and make sure that you're being thoroughly cared for and that this exercise is specific for you. Thank you.